Have you ever heard of unshakable faith? Yes, there's a thing called unshakable faith. And when we have this type of faith, we're not necessarily affected by the changes in our surroundings. We have a certain type of peace in our hearts and minds because our hope is completely, and I say completely, in God. The people who rely on unshakable faith can attest to this. We have an attitude that says, I'm not moved by this report. I respect and honor people who are trying to help me, but I know God can do what medical science cannot do. God made my body. Somebody who says, I'm not moved by my job situation. God is the one who provides the job. Someone who says, God promised to prosper me in a recession, and hence I am not moved by this inflation and what's happening, with the economy and the finances. I'm not moved by how bad my children are behaving or how they're acting poorly. I'm not going to be stressed out because God is in control. I know it's only for a matter of time and the Lord will fix things. No, this is unshakable faith. When your peace is not altered, when you reach a state where your peace is not constantly altered by your changing environs, because you truly know who is in control. As the songwriter says, I know the peace speaker. He controls the wind and rains. So when you know who God is and you truly believe that in your heart, and you have that unshakable faith, then my brethren and sistren, this is how you keep this rock solid faith, right? So that whenever these storms of life present themselves, you are not moved because you continue to meditate on the word of God. You follow his commands. It is that simple. So instead of making your circumstances control you, you know that you are securing in him, knowing that you're God's number one priority, right? And he will see you through. So this is what we call unshakable faith. This is the type of faith we need to get through in these days and will need in the coming days. You need unshakable faith. It is time we reach a place, brethren and sisters, where we accept, thus saith the Lord, full stop. We do not have any question sign or anything. It's a lot of things that men do that we do not question. We just go ahead and work with it. But we want to question God on so many things. We need to reach a point where we accept the word for what it says and accept God for what he says. His word cannot return to him void. If he says he will do it, he's going to do it. If he says so, it is so. It is thus saith the Lord. So, my friend, we need unshakable faith.